Hello students, welcome back to Vihan Pratik Institute of Education and welcome back to online mathematics classes. In last class we have discussed exercise 8.2. Now in this class we will discuss exercise 8.3, which is trigonometric identities. In last class 8.2 we have discussed trigonometric ratios. In this class 8.3 we discuss trigonometric identities. A trigonometric identity, I'll write down the definition. A trigonometric identity is an equation which consists of both LHS and RHS, and both LHS and RHS are equal. So it is an equation which involves of trigonometric ratios of all angles, and the condition is that all the values of these angles are true. All the values of these angles are true. So a trigonometric identity is an equation which involves trigonometric ratios of all angles, and all the values of these angles are true. So this is the definition of trigonometric identity, right? Now there are three basic trigonometric identities. They are, first one is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1, which can be written as, okay, first we'll write all the three basic things. Second one is 1 plus tan square theta equals to secant square theta, and the third one is 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosecant square theta. Okay, right. Now we can rewrite this equation. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1 is same as cos square theta equals to 1 minus sin square theta, is same as sin square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta, and it is in terms of sin and cos. We can write it as sin theta equals to square root of 1 minus cos square theta, and cos theta equals to square root of 1 minus sin square theta. So all these trigonometric identities are true for all the angles involved. Okay, right. In the same way we can write for 1 plus tan square theta also, like secant square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Now in terms of tan square theta also, like tan square theta equals to secant square theta minus 1. In the same way for cot square also, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1, and cot square theta equals to cosecant square theta minus 1. So these are the identities a student must memorize, and by memorizing these identities, student can use these identities in a different ways to achieve the results. Right. Now here the question is, express the trigonometric ratio sin A, secant A and tan A in terms of cot A. So we need to write all sine, secant and tan in terms of cot A. So first we'll use writing sin A as cot A. This is what the question is. Question is, express the trigonometric ratios sin A, secant A and tan A in terms of cot A. Okay, right. So from the trigonometric identity, like 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosecant square theta. So we'll write it as cosecant square theta equals to 1 plus cot square theta, and cosecant theta equals to square root of, when we take square root on both sides, this square root will go off. So 1 plus cot square theta, which will equal to, now okay, next writing same cot theta in terms of secant theta. So we know the identity, 1 plus tan square theta equals to secant square theta. Now from this, secant square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. Now we know that tan theta is written as reciprocal of cot theta, or cot theta is written as reciprocal of tan theta. Finish. Now here we can write it as secant square theta equals to 1 plus, now tan square theta, I'll write it as reciprocal of cot square theta, which will equal to, taking LCM, cot square theta plus 1 divided by cot square theta after LCM. Now from this, secant theta, removing root, will get square root of cot square theta plus 1 divided by cot square theta. It is under root. Okay. Now this cot square theta can be brought out from under root. So it will be equal to square root of cot square theta minus 1, plus 1 divided by cot square theta is the answer. And lastly, writing tan theta in terms of cot theta. So simple, tan theta equals to reciprocal of cot theta is the answer. Okay, so sin theta equals to 1 by square root of 1 plus cot square theta. Second one, secant theta is equals to square root of cot square theta plus 1 divided by cot theta. And the last one is tan theta, which is reciprocal of cot theta. So this is the answer. So go through it, students. If you got any doubt, please message me or comment in the YouTube. Thank you.